Hey guys, before the video starts, I just want to tell you that if any of you want to watch any of my content for free without ads, you can watch it without logging in if you follow the link down in the description. Hello everybody, my name is Bo and this is section 4.6, question number 3. The question reads, at the beginning of an experiment, a scientist has 244 grams of radioactive goo. After 60 minutes, her sample has decayed to 7.625 grams. Well, to solve for half-life, we're going to have to first get our A value to 244, multiply that times e to the power of 1 over x, where x is going to be our half-life, times the natural log of 1/2 times 60, which is our time passed, and we know that this has to equal to 7.625 grams. Now, let's solve. First thing we have to do is have a logarithm to equal a constant. So we divide both sides by 244. The next thing we're going to do is take the natural log of both sides. And let's take a look at a few logarithmic properties. The first property we know is that the natural log of x is just log base e of x. Another thing we know is that log base b of b to the power of x is equal to just x. So logically, the natural log of e to the power of x is going to be equal to x. That means we can eliminate all of this entirely. The next few steps are going to be just pure algebra. But first thing we got to do is to make this easier to look at, we can just rewrite this as natural log of 1/2 times 60 over x equals to natural log of 7.625 over 244. Now we can just multiply both sides by x and divide both sides by the natural log of 7.625 over 244. Now this looks like a complex number, but it's just a simple number that can simplify down to 12. And now that we have x, we know what the half-time of the original goo was, which was 12 minutes. Next thing we're gonna have to do is find a formula of g of t. So let's take a look at the equation we were just working at. First thing we gotta do is change the x for 12 because we know that. Now we can just drop this, and we can drop the 60 for a variable, which is going to be t. Now we can just plug that in, and that is our answer. Now for the very last question, how many grams of goo will remain after 74 minutes? All we have to really do is take the equation we just had and plug 74 in. And we don't even have to solve it because this, even though it looks complex, is just a number. And we can just plug that in, and that is indeed the correct answer.